back to Flying Colors. In today's lesson, I am going to continue past perfect continuous tense interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences means asking questions. So, you have to ask questions in past perfect continuous tense. So, let me teach you the formula. Had plus subject plus been plus present participles. This is the formula. When you are writing past perfect continuous tense, always you have to write the helping verb had in the beginning of the sentence. HAD, had. This is the helping verb which should come in the past perfect continuous tense in the beginning of the sentence. At the end you can end up with a question mark because these are all examples of interrogative sentences in past perfect continuous tense, right? Had he been playing hockey for 2 hours? This is the first sentence. I told you helping verb had will come in the front. Next, he is the subject. Then been plus present participle. Here what is present participle? Playing, right? So, had he been playing hockey for 2 hours? Question mark. Always start with had for past perfect continuous tense interrogatives, right? And end up with a question mark. One more example. Had she been cooking in this hostel for many months? Had should be in the beginning of the sentence plus subject is she plus the formula is been, then cooking is present participles, right? So, this is the format for past perfect continuous tense. Always continuous tense means you should write present participles, right? And coming to the next one, this is another example. You can see negative sentences in interrogatives also. For example, had he not been working in this place for many months? So, had plus she plus not plus been plus working. See, look at this, not has come. So, this is another type of sentence. You may see a negative in the interrogative sentence also, right? What is negative? Negative means not, right? Next sentence. Had I not been sleeping from morning to evening? Question mark. Again, negative sentence in interrogative sentence in past perfect continuous tense. This is also another type, right? Next sentence. Had it been raining since morning? So, question mark. When you are writing past perfect continuous tense, always put had in the beginning of the sentence and end up with a question mark, right? Again, what is the formula? Had plus subject plus been plus present participle if it is an interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, you may add a negative sentence also. In that case, had plus subject plus not plus been plus present participles. For example, had I not been sleeping from morning to evening? Question mark, right? Next sentence, had it been raining since morning? Okay. So, had is the helping verb, it is the subject, been is the formula and raining is the present participles. And this sentence ends with question mark, right? Coming to the next sentence, had we not been travelling for 10 hours from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m.? Question mark. That means had plus we is the subject, and again this in this interrogative sentence negative is also added. So, not plus been plus travelling is the present participles, and this sentence ends with a question mark. Next sentence, had we been living here since 1998? Question mark, right? Had I been teaching from the year 2000? Question mark. Had you not been eating for 1 hour? Question mark. Again, not is included in this interrogative, right? Negative is included in the interrogative sentence itself. This is also another pattern. You may be asked in your examination like this also. Had they not been watching news for many times? Question mark. So, had is the helping verb plus they is the subject plus not is the negative included in this interrogative sentence plus been plus watching is the present participle, and this sentence ends up with the question mark, right? So, these are the examples of interrogative sentences, included negative sentences also in past perfect continuous tense, right? Had it not been raining since morning? See, again negative is given in this sentence. Interrogative sentence, but negative is also included. Had plus it is the subject plus not is the negative, been is the formula and raining is the present participle. So this is the formula, had plus subject plus been plus present participles. This is for interrogatives, but if you include not, it becomes negative in the interrogative sentence. See, you can ask interrogative questions like this: had it not been raining since morning? Question mark. Likewise. The next one, had I been reading this book for an hour? Right? Had I been reading this book for an hour? Right? Next, had the masons been building the house for several months? We are asking questions, right? Sometimes we can include negative in the interrogatives also. Had we been practicing hockey since long? Had he been dancing for many hours? Right? Had is the helping verb. So, helping verb should come in the beginning of the sentence, as I already told you. Next is the subject. What is the subject here? He. Next, been. Always you have to write been plus present participle if you see continuous tense, right? Been plus present participle is what? Dancing. Dance plus ing is present participle. Students, if you have any doubts in present participle concepts or verb tenses concepts, you can go to my verb playlist and look into those videos. Then only you will understand these sentences. And this sentence finally ends up with question mark, as this is an interrogative sentence in past perfect continuous tense, right? Next comes a negative in interrogative sentence. Look at this. Had I not been exercising for half an hour? Right? The next one. Had the students had not been doing these sums since morning? Question mark. Next. Had we not been drawing maps since noon? That means I am questioning my opposite person. Had we not been doing maps since noon? Question mark. Likewise, you can use these interrogative sentences of past perfect continuous tense in your daily conversations. Had Mr. Rohit not teaching in his school since 1968? Question mark. Again, had my father been attending his office annual day meet since 4 years? That means what? He is attending the meeting since 4 years. His son is questioning somebody else. Had is the helping verb which comes in the beginning of the sentence. Father is the subject and been always comes for continuous tense, and again attending is the present participles. Attend plus ing is present participle. So, attending. This sentence ends up with a question mark. This is all about past perfect continuous tense interrogative sentence. Sometimes you may see a negative in interrogative sentences in past perfect continuous tense. Right? I hope the video is very clear to you, very easy to, and in my next video I am going to start the future tense. Please be ready, read the formulas of all the tenses whatever I have taught you. Always you will get questions from tenses, active, passive, right, pronouns, articles for your public exam, determiners, adjectives. So, these are all important topics where you can get questions. Okay, right? This is Sandhya Radhakrishnan signing off from Flying Colors. Thank you so much.